Hey, what's up, guys? This is Hypebeast Dad, Tariq Mizan, and I'm back with another video. Today, I'm going to talk about my thoughts of the new MPC. You guys know I'm an MPC Heads. I actually started the MPC Heads Facebook group. There will be a link in the description, or bio or whatever. It'll be down there. But, I don't get none of the free MPC love. Hopefully we'll get to that level, but yeah, just some of my thoughts about it. I think it's cool, man. I'm excited to get my hands on one of them, and the main reason is because of this. Let me take you guys over here. So I still use my MPC Renaissance a lot. I actually have it connected to the computer right now. The only thing is having some issues. So if you can hear that, it's probably because I got way too much stuff. Like, I put a lot of music and stuff on my computer because I DJ. And it probably just the plugins. But for some reason, making beats on a computer, there's always these limitations. There's always something. I really like making beats on hardware. So the new MPC X, it's really nothing new, but it has 4 gigs and then a quad core processor. I'm excited about that because I feel like that's going to be just more power. I am hearing the complaints from a lot of more sample-based producers, and they're like, what are you doing for us though? So for the sample-based producers, I think the main thing that we're looking for is stems in native form. Some type of separation software in the MPC software where we can just separate and we can get our bass on one sample. We can get this, like strings, the vocals, everything separated, the drums all separated. When you do that MPC, you just literally change the whole game because we still got to go somewhere else to do that. That's something I don't use too often, but I am seeing that a lot of people who are doing sample-based music, they are using it. And I did use it in Koala, and it was pretty tight and pretty quick. So Koala is definitely a good, quick get on, make some beats on the iPad or the iPhone. But a lot of us really like the hardware. I started on software because that was what I could afford. It was crack versions or somebody giving you, like, I remember someone gave me like Reason 3 or Reason 4 really back in the day, and that blew my mind. And then I bought a computer and I got FL. It used to be called Fruity Loops. I didn't really like that. My homies who was making beats, he was making beats on the MPC 1000. So when I saw the MPC 1000 and that workflow, I really got into that. When I first got my first MPC 1000, I got the blue one, and then I heard all the horror stories, and so I was like, oh man, I need to get another one. And I got a black one, and it does become like Pokemon cards. I did flip my blue one and get it to a dope ass band, but the whole thing is you can collect a lot of MPCs. I have a lot right now. I have at least 6 MPCs. And that's not to brag, it's just, they just start piling up. I'm looking at one right now. I have my MPC 2000 XL. Behind me I have the Renaissance. MPC keys right here. I have a 5000 over there, 2500 over there, and then I have the lives. So I have a lot, and I'm still plotting on the MPCX because I never got the MPCX. When I did get my the MPCX was just too far. It was too expensive. So when I got my live, that's where I got comfortable with that form factor. But it is a little weird, the little rectangle, little jump up. Having big ass flagship MPCs is something. It's really dope. Like, and I did miss that energy, so I did go back to my 5000, which I love. I love the 5000. I love how the layer sounds on there. I just love the swing. I love the feel. I love how big it is. But a lot of times making beats as a Hypebeast dad, as someone who has a full-time job, plus I'm a comic book artist. So one thing you guys probably didn't know about me is I draw comic books. I just don't be having time to be doing everything. So when you get older, you start saying like, damn, your time is very precious. It's a very precious resource. So even making content, it takes time. So you guys should definitely appreciate this. And if you are appreciated, definitely hit that like button. And let's create a dialogue. But the main thing is, I think the NPC Ren or X, I call it the Ren because it looks like the Ren, but the XSE backwards X sex, it's weird, really weird. The whole naming, I think it's dope. I do agree with I think it was King O Caesar. He was saying something about how it should have had like a badge on it. Let me go find my 2500. I'm gonna show you guys something real quick. So at this point, I've had at least 4 NPC 2500s, and my favorite one that I ever had was the NPC 2500 special edition with the blue screen. I sold it to my homie who actually got me into making beats. So it went to a good home, but I never got to get another one. I got out the black one again, and then I was able last year to get this bad boy. And this is a limited edition. It's actually numbered 415 out of 500. I think they should have made it limited, or made it where they put like a little badge on it. So I do agree with King O Caesar, because that would have made it just jump off that much more. Like it's already gonna look different from all the new stuff, which is black, like the NPC keys or the old X. But now the new one is going back to that white or that beige or whatever, that old school Akai colorway. The colorway that really started with those S900s, S950s. I got an S950 right behind me. It's really dope using all this old stuff. Like I was watching Cooking Soul video, and he was talking about being a working producer, and it's very true. Like for a person like me, I make beats and it's therapy and stuff, but at the end of the day, I'm making them for artists. I'm making them to present to the world as myself as the artist, or someone else, so people to hear them and be like, man, that's fire, I want to get on that, let's collab. And it's like, yeah, let's get this in motion. So sometimes using this older equipment, you can get, it can slow you down, because you got little stuff that might not work, or it's just like, it's the sound and the feeling, the swing, it is there, because I can tell you for right now, the swing of that 2000 XL is different than the swing of that Live, but that Live is a lot easier to navigate. It's a lot more future proof, and that's one thing that I'm really feeling this new NPC X is doing. It's future proofing the NPC platform to just bring it up just a little bit. Okay, we're gonna give you 4 gigs around. Oh, we're gonna give you 48, internal storage instead of the 16, which is dope. Having internal storage is dope, but keep in mind, when you have this internal storage, sometimes it's hard to get that stuff off. So when you get to, if you're gonna sell it, you can be giving away hella old beats, or you will have to just erase it. I think the best way probably is just like to manually maybe save every single one to something else, but be careful when saving on internal storage if you are a person that flips gear and you do sell it, because I'm coming across that with my Live. I got so many beats that I saved on the internal storage, and I'm like, man, I kind of want to sell this to get it off, but it's like, I don't want to give away all these beats, and then I don't want to erase it, and then I'm just being lazy because I don't want to just manually go resave those to a different platform. So it just takes time. But the main thing is, they should have put a badge on it. Would have made it more classic. I definitely love the MPC 2500. If you guys want more content with the 2500 or the SP 1200 or any of these old pieces of gear, definitely let me know. My main thing is going to be like, I'm gonna start just comparing like all this stuff. I'm gonna make beats with all of it, but just compare like the workflow, the feeling, the tactileness, limited edition. It just makes it that much tighter. But Akai, you know, a lot of people are hating on the new MPC, but to be honest, this is what they always done, bro. They just literally, it's just the same platform, it's the same 16 pads. They just put it in a new machine, update the software, put a different color on it. When they had the 2000 XL, I think that's when they understood of the power of the special editions, because it was one time in life where I was collecting all the special edition 2000 XLs. My favorite one is the one I have right here. It's the one I call the Pete Rock one. This bad boy. This bad boy. It's so sick it came with a mask, a little black mask, but this is my favorite 2000 XL colorway. But they had a lot, bro. They had a lot, so, you know. And this is my favorite 2500 colorway, except with the blue screen. But I still like this one's cool. This one gets her done, baby. But as you see, I've been making beats on the rant, and I've been having problems because my computer is chugging along. So very excited to have a new flagship, to have an X after being a live guy from the beginning, because I literally had the MPC. I've been a live guy from the inception of the live. I had the MPC Touch. Bam. That introduced it. I sold that to the homie. Then I got the live, because the Touch is the first live. Everybody, if you know that MPC history, the MPC Touch, it was connected to the computer. They figured that out. They was like, okay, we can go back to standalone, bruh, while we playing. And then they had the live, and that's when I jumped back into the standalone. And I mess with a lot of other stuff, like, you know, I have my other little hipster toys. But to be honest, I like making beats on machines, touching the pads. You know, I like being able to customize them, being able to fix stuff. You know, sometimes the fixing ain't the coolest, I'm gonna be honest, because, like, you know, sliders might not work. That's real shit. But it's still it's a good feeling. The beats that I make, they're boom bap, so it's a lot of samples. So we need to chop samples. So any machine that I'm using, it has to be able to chop samples in a way that makes sense, and it's not all archaic and like slow to chop samples. Because there's some machines that to chop a sample, it take hella long, bro. And it's like the vibe might be gone by then. Or you might have the kid come. I got a little baby, he's 2 years old. He comes down here all the time. He just start pulling stuff, hanging from stuff, all type of stuff. If you're a dad, you know, put dad down below, you know. But yeah, I'm definitely gonna get that MPC X special edition. It's definitely gonna be something I'm gonna add to the collection. Probably gonna, I don't know, man. I'm definitely still, my goal is to make the drum machine museum. So if you guys got any ideas and you want to help me make that a reality, then hit me up. Let's work. But yeah, I'm still in the basement cooking, you know, every day, following my dreams. So that's what you should do. If you want to beat, work with your boy. I actually have a big announcement coming in a couple videos, or it might be the next video, I don't know. But very soon we're gonna have an announcement about how you can work with me and how we can all collab, and we can all eat, and we can all, you know, make some dope stuff. All right, it's the Hypebeast Dad. If you are not subscribed, what are you doing? Hit that subscribe button. Let's create a community. Go join the MPC Heads Facebook group. Hella people out there just sharing their love for MPC, and we're the first MPC group. I know everybody's screaming at MPC gang. Shout out to I Am Sight. How they gonna have dad beats without the Hypebeast Dad? I don't know, but I am one of the first ones to have a group for NPCs. I'm gonna just let it be known, Hypebeast, you know, our shit was stolen. They stole the name of NPC Head and then created a whole brand, bruh. And these brands out here, they sometimes they don't ever show love to some of the originators. I'm not saying I'm the first person to say NPC Head, but I'm definitely one of the first ones to make a group, to make a community, and nobody even knows. So if you're watching this, you should know. If you know somebody in Akai, tell them, hey, you should holler at that boy Tariq. He should be on all these videos, Andy Mack. He should be the new Andy Mack. Yeah, holla at me, cause I'm lit in these basement streets. All right, y'all. Peace, peace. Hypebeast.